Good evening, and welcome to a special episode of Cereal Time with Luke. I am truly thrilled to bring you this episode today. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and join me around this warm fire. Hey Luke, there's no fire there. You know what? Never mind. You're an idiot. Sorry about that. Before I was rudely interrupted, I was getting ready to tell you guys a story about success in the face of adversity, blood, sweat, and tears, and working hard for what you get. Now, normally over here at Cereal Time with Luke, things run as smoothly as possible. The recording process is like butter. No problems whatsoever, no tempers flaring up, nothing. And of course, the recording process of the video that you're seeing today was no exception. So without further ado, let's get into the construction of Chungus Field. So day one, I started off by making a strike zone out of PVC pipe. I did this because nobody wants to play catcher in a game of wiffle ball, and also now there's no way to dispute balls and strikes. Right here, you can see the finished product, and I used some netting from an old baseball net to put in the middle. Next, I wanted to make a sign for the field. So I got a piece of plywood and some 2x4s, and then I started painting. After I finished up painting, I used all the ink in my mom's printer to make this into an actual sign welcoming you to Chungus Field. The next day, I got some help from one of my good friends, Sean. He runs his own YouTube channel called Sandwiches with Sean, where he reviews and makes sandwiches. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can check out his channel. Today, we brought out Sandwiches with Sean. We then dug out all of the areas around the bases and then proceeded to fill them in with sand. We then put in some fence posts and then put up the actual fencing around the perimeter of the field. The next day, I got some more help from my buddies Brick, Peth, and McCully. And because we only had 24 hours left before the field had to be done, we took a 2-hour round trip to Popeyes to get ourselves a chicken sandwich. Now it was day 4, crunch time. I had people coming over in 6 hours and I had to get to work. The final day, I got to work digging out some areas for the bases. I put those in and then lined the field with some limestone dust. And then I got to work making and putting up some advertisements for some of my favorite brands, including Campbell's Chunky. Now, I am not currently sponsored by Campbell's Chunky, though I wish I was. It's soup that eats like a meal. It's great. You know, you don't have to eat any vegetables. You don't have to cook anything else with it. You just pop it in the microwave. You take it out. You eat it. I mean, it's great. There's really nothing wrong with Campbell's Chunky soup. And although I'm, like I said before, I'm not sponsored, but I would really like to be. So if you see in this Campbell's Chunky. So now we're going to come out here and I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour. All right. So last night was opening night at Chungus Field. Figured I would give you guys a little bit of a tour after opening night. Right here, you can see we have home plate. We go down here to first. You'll see the area dug out there. Up to the fence, 66 feet in right. I made it a little bit shorter in right than I did in left because I had to give myself a little bit of an advantage being a left-handed person. We go out here to second base. There's third base over there, the pitcher's mound. On the pitcher's mound, I actually used a brick that was left over from the fire pit that I built a couple weeks ago. I figured that would be a cool little bonus addition. Right out here we have the advertisements, of course, DeVito's cereal. They're okay, now made with real food. We've got the Chungus Field, home of the Chungai. That is the main sign, the main attraction of the area. We've got Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. And of course, this entire field is brought to you by Campbell's Chunky. And that was it. I know it doesn't look like a ton because of how short the video was, but I just condensed days and days of work into 3 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said before, this took a really long time to make. Not quite as long as the fire pit, but that was only because I had the help of my good friends Sean, Peth, Brick, and McCully. Without them, this would have taken even longer. So as always, I would really appreciate if you like this, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with other people so you can get the word out about the channel because I'm working really hard on these videos, and I really hope that you guys are enjoying them as well. And I'm kind of out of ideas currently, so if you have an idea of something that I could build, let me know in the comments. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.